More time you some, if you warm up and do some starts, the more time you do first, because mathematically, knowing you know your running time. You don't hit that first 10, that first 30 feet by 1.4, under 1.5. And they're gonna hit that down there by 5 feet. Everything is 30 feet, 10 yards. Track and field athletes, again, like trail runners, at the block, one thing, but once they get going to fly work, they like to hit every 10 meters 0.08, 0.09. So they want to cover 10 yards in less than 1 second. So if you start here, you think about 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds, right? And add this. If it's two seconds, this is 6 and 7. So if I do it in 1.4, that's 6.4. If I do it in 1.5, you gotta take care of this. You gotta stop the clock here first. You'll do 1.4. Turn time. That's pretty nice. That was digital. They did this for you. Yeah, soft first is. So they had those lines like made out of straight soccer lines, soccer. I looked at this, I said, this is perfect. I didn't want to put the cone way. I don't like to have the cones way out there. Good. I love the way you get that first foot down going. I love that low heel recovery you got on your first step.
Am I low enough on the way out, or do I need to go?
No, you low enough. As long as you're not taking it, as long as you're not traveling way back here, rain morning like you going stepping over something. You pulling through and getting your foot down. You know, it's saying old folks say back on the ground running, or they say flat foot running. Yeah, because you on the ground. You got to be. You got your heel recovery. You got to be on the ground. Up here is nice and pretty. If you're not cycling back down, you're not going nowhere. Like you already letting the other, you letting the right side know you gotta come on. You gotta come on, because my left ain't playing. All right, let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and get a couple times at the 10. I'm going from the first movement to your hip now, not when your shoulders come through. Your hip. Your hip gotta be here about under 1.5 to be down there. One, 4, 4. Good. You gotta know it and feel it. You gotta know you can do it, which I already knew you could. But I want you to give you that insurance.
I kind of messed up my first step, but
Well, here's the thing about that. Like I tell y'all, it's different between coming out and getting out. If there's money on the line down there, you don't have to be running the perfect example of a thing. Sports Illustrated and anything. Because I've seen some ugly runs with some fast times. And I've seen some pretty runs with some slow time. A race car, sometimes it gets out and it's like this, and it's straightened up, they win the race. They control that. So someday you're gonna come out so hot, it's gonna feel raggedy. You're gonna feel like you're throwing a rod, or your check engine light is gonna come on. But you won't know it down to that end. I'm like, ooh, that was ugly, but how many times, and your dad can tell you, you watch track and field, how many times have we watched a world record in some race, 100 or whatever, and the commentator says, so how do you feel about your 100? You just broke the world record. Well, I didn't get the start that I wanted, but we're going to go back. Me and my coach going to watch film, and we got world games coming. It's never like, well, I just came out smooth, you know. It's always, and when you go back and watch it, you realize that, yeah, everybody got out on them, or they got out so fast they rushed their transition, and it was raggedy. So they do tell the truth, but they never say, well, I was just smooth all the way through. That's why. We'll get one more time. Same thing. Same thing. Same energy and oxygen. Good. Nice. 138. So making sure you 138. Making sure you don't hitch. Because a lot of y'all, I'll get you. I get that false movement back there in that gate.
Yeah.
But you're not doing it. Since we've been talking about the oxygen energy, you changed that. Now you know. And release. Yeah, it's funny about the gorilla. I sent him a video of a gorilla beating his chest. It was exactly what, it was funny because it was what we were talking about being in the gate, getting oxygen energy. You got to have the oxygen level right to be able to distribute it. Like lifting, you can't be.
Right.
So I was watching video of this ape, you know, they videoing him. They were talking about how he was getting oxygen in his lymph node. So when he beat his chest, he's blowing it out. I said, that's the same thing we do in the 60s. We getting that oxygen. And the same thing I was telling him about shooting a pistol. It's the same thing about a pistol. If I'm just, but if I'm, that's how I learned to shoot and hit a target from 25 yards with a pistol, because I get my oxygen level up, hold it, shoot, and let it go.
Right.
Or let it go as you shoot. You control your oxygen. We learned to do that in the gate. I'm ready when you ready, huh?
You was telling me about a hot air balloon too. How it would like stop and then it was like.
Yeah, we was watching that at the,
Yeah, they had like a little fair or something in Corey, but
he was like, he just turned everything. I said, yeah, because it's driving down, you hear it.
when the fire come back up.
That fire is putting the oxygen in that balloon to keep it going. It's the same thing we can't. We can't just run. That's why it's. I was wondering too why I run. I know indoor they run 60 meters because that's as far as your oxygen level can go for it's full out. Because the rest of it's maintenance. Nobody. If we ran fast as we can and race at the 60, it ain't how good a shape we in. It's how we distribute our oxygen through that. Because the rest of it, a lot of them think that boat is increasing. That everybody else is decreasing, or like they just running in place. He's the last one out the block. He never wins the 60 and the 100. Mm-hmm. You'll watch all his races. He's never way out in the front, 60 meters, in the 60 meter mark. Trail them, and all of them have beat him in the 60. That's why he don't run indoor, because you know, coming out of the blocks, he's slow. So, I was stuck behind me. All right, it's on you. Good. 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. I tell you what you did. You just threw out your whole drive phase. Yeah. I couldn't say nothing once you took off. Cause when you took off, you was hot coming out, but you had no drive phase, so your body was. I'm looking at you standing up too tall the whole way. I'm
So
like,
yeah, you was up like this.
up like this.
Yeah.
That's what it was. You didn't drive. You all right. You good. That's a good blowout. If you relax and smooth, do what you do. You gotta drive to that 20. Lean and push off the toe. Don't get on the heel. Relax, 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 relax. Good. Now you're working. What? 681. Must be morning time. You putting pressure on yourself. You did drive. Still gonna do another. I can deal with y'all. All right, sir. Relax. Have fun with it. Be patient in your drive. You have to drive a little bit further past that 20 now. You done ran 2 of them. So you're gonna have to be patient in your drive. Stay off your heels. I shouldn't see no logo. Good. Yeah. 691.
But you let up right. You let up right there.
Yeah, you ran.
Yeah.
You about ran 57.
Yeah.
Tired. You know, ran 3 of them. That's what it is.